Is also of Latino descent. No, we are not related. His name. Let's start that over. Oh shit, I'm under the pressure, whatever. Hey, everybody give it up for Carlos Mendez! Hello!
Alright. This is great, you guys. All of you guys out on the town with your friends, having fun. Yes! You ever just want to kill yourself? Except you don't have the balls to do it. So to make it easier on yourself and add an element of surprise to that shit, you start asking for a bunch of rides from drunk drivers. Just fuck it. My friends are starting to catch on to that. They're like, Carlos, if you want to crash so bad, why don't you drive? And I told them, are you fucking kidding me? The drunk driver is the one motherfucker that always survives. That's why we have DUIs in the first place. See, because if we lived in a world where everybody except the drunk driver always lived, they wouldn't even call it a DUI. They'd just call it, hey man, I really hope you make it back okay. So on the ride over, to bump that probability up just a little bit more, I'll start fucking with the driver, like, hey, I think you just got a text. You should probably read that. No, right now, it sounded important. Or, look man, I know you're on your second strike and everything, but I think that squad car is trying to race you. Are you really gonna take that shit? You pussy. Let's get this out of the way. Yeah, I am dressed up. No, it's not for you guys. It's for my family. When I ask for a ride from one of you drunks on the way out of this show, I want to look good for the open casket. Cops are in the news a lot lately. Not good things. I don't know if you guys heard about this, but police brutally beat down an adorable little black girl in Ferguson for, quote, stealing strangers' hearts. Stealing strangers' hearts. I'm a selfish lover. I don't share my porn with anyone. I think that pussy is a lot like a favorite TV show. When it's fresh and you love it. And you want it to be renewed next season. But after a couple of years, it starts to get old and predictable. And you think, sure, I don't want it to get canceled. I've already invested so much time into this. But at least add a new cast member or something. I know that gay marriage is a really divisive issue in this country, but what if you're not sure if you believe in gay marriage or not? Does that make you a fagnostic? That shit's too controversial. I don't want to press that many buttons. So instead, I'm just going to compare black people and Mexicans. I think it's really funny the way that black people are always like, run, it's the police. And Mexicans are always like, corre, es la policía. So different, you guys. Different cultures. By the way, I do think it's unfair that minorities get advantages with things like affirmative action, while white people have to scrape by with things like inheritance, medical insurance. God, I hate white people. And by white people, I mean Jews and Asians. I don't know how many of you guys remember this old TV show, board game, it was everywhere back in the day. Where in the world is Carmen Sandiego? Yeah, I fucking love that game. I played it throughout my entire childhood. But I am Mexican, so I had to play the knockoff version. It was called We're in San Diego, It's Carmen. To be honest with you guys, my mom's name was Carmen. I never actually found her. Oh, don't say these are jokes. None of this is real. Like the Easter Bunny or love. I got home late the other day. I didn't realize that it was family game night. I love family game night. But my family was cool about it. They were already sitting around the table waiting for me. They left me a spot in the middle. I go, sit down, start playing. They hand me the rule book. It's a small little pamphlet. So they start taking turns, saying really nice things about me, and then crying, and I'm laughing. Man, I love that game intervention, you guys. It's the best. They keep saying I don't win, though, so I guess I don't get the rule I do want to say a joke for the ladies in the audience. Ladies, let me hear you. All right, I actually got interaction from you for once. So, I was walking around the other day, and somebody asked me a question in the middle of the street. They were like, Carlos, is it true that you're willing to eat a girl's ass out during sex? This is where I like to pause the joke and ask the ladies in the audience, how many of you actually enjoy this in your personal lives? Really? No one's going to own up to it? Like it isn't a thing? You know, you're not lying to me here. You're lying to yourselves. And to God. So, anyways, they asked me, Carlos, is it true that you're willing to eat a girl's ass out during sex? And I say, well, look at me. Clearly I'm willing to eat anything. So why not eat a girl's ass out during sex? And they said, are you serious? And I said, no, not mayonnaise. That shit's disgusting. Thank you very much. You guys have been great. My name's Carlos Mendez.
Holy shit, guys, give it up.